What's up, fuckers? I've thought long and hard about making a podcast. I always thought I needed a certain kind of microphone or camera or a certain kind of following on the internet. But I don't have any of that right now. I have my iPhone, and I have words I want to say. So I've always thought about doing this, and I never have. This podcast could go absolutely nowhere. I might not even post this. But I'm gonna find out, damn it. So what I'm gonna be doing here is it's obviously a variety of stuff, variety show. But the main thing I'll probably be talking about, as you can see from my hat, my jacket, lots of everything that I'll probably ever have on one of these videos is sports related. I love sports, obviously. Might not be the main thing I talk about, or it might be, I don't know. That's certainly going to be the topic today, because the Indianapolis Pacers have a game today at 7, I believe. Sorry. The cigarette kicking my ass. Yeah, they played a game today at 7. They are favorited by like 3. Let's see what the line is real quick. So they are 4.5, regular 4-point favorites over the Milwaukee Bucks today here in Indiana. They won their last game, first game, by like 20-some. I think Dame Lillard tonight will definitely cause a couple of problems. Fucking Dame is he adds like 20-something points. I think he averages 20-something, maybe 25. So he obviously adds points. He adds options for Giannis. If you watched that last game, you'd understand that Giannis just had to be the team. Kyle Kuzma really shit the bed. Tyrese Halliburton really didn't have the best of games. He scored 10 points. But the thing about Tyrese is he had like 12 or so assists. The thing about it is when you have 12 assists, you still help your team win. I don't think Kyle Kuzma scored a point at all, and they needed him. They needed him to step up since Dame was not there. Dang it, I'm trying to find the stats. I can't. Here we go. Team stat. So they had a 61% probability to win that game that they won. That's pretty funny. Where is it at? Was it? I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Maybe no. Dang it. Should have had this pulled up, huh? Was that April 19th? Yeah. So they won 117-98. So they won by 20 or 19 points, excuse me. does it show points at? Why is this so confusing? There we go. Why would this be so confusing? Like, it's... Anyway. So... Kyle scored nothing. Giannis scored 36 points. I knew it was a lot. He was pretty much being the entire team. If you watched that game, it was pretty much Giannis versus everybody on the fucking Pacers. Let's see. Brook Lopez scored 9. Kevin Porter Jr. scored 12. A. Green, I'm not sure his first name, scored 15. So they had some people step up. But really didn't have anybody do great besides Giannis. But I think adding Dame will 100%, they'll be way better. For the Pacers, McConnell scored 11. Matherin scored 13. Pascal and Miles Turner, however, really stepped up for Halliburton here. I mean, Halliburton only had 10. Pascal with 25. And Miles Turner there with 19. So they did step up. If the Bucks end up doing that tonight, I think that the Pacers will have a problem on their hands. Because if your star doesn't show up or your star is injured, then the rest of the players have to. Like, it happens with Tyrese way more often than what it should. I'm not a Tyrese Halliburton hater. I like Tyrese and everything. I think there's just times when he could show up more than what he does. And it's like, when you make 10 points, him and Jd'stunes won for like 17 from the fucking 3-point line. He himself went. My bad. Jesus. He went 0 for 7 from the 3-point line. So, like, Pascal made 3-pointers and Miles Turner made 4. Had it not been for that, probably would have lost. So we gotta hit our threes. Tyrese gotta hit his shots. A supporting cast has to do their job, especially when Tyrese can't show up like he did this last game. And it's funny because during the regular season, Tyrese is way worse on the road. Hit him. Whoa. Camera stand fell down, boy. Hold on. Keeping my frame my fixture out of the frame because I got a cigarette in my face. Oh my god. Hold on, my fucking home phone stand just fell apart. Oh, fuck, you seen the cigarette? Second. Fuck you, son of a bitch. Cindy, absolutely not. Dog trying to chew on my daughter's shoe. Sorry, this little raw right here, Bowles. Damn it, what is going on? Sorry, 1 second. A little bit of an angle. Sorry, had to fix it all. But yeah, I think the Pacers can win. I mean, again, Dame can cause a problem. Giannis obviously is a problem continuously. Forever will be a problem. I hope Tyrese steps up. I hope he doesn't do this again. I really cannot stand it when he does this. Like, bro, if everyone else stepped up, you cannot complain about winning. But man, like, we can't sustain the series like this. Can't. You got to do better, bro. Yeah. So game 2 tonight. Excited for that at 7. The Colts. They made some interesting moves this offseason, you could call it. How do I say this? Draft coming up on Thursday. I think that I'm not surprised if I think first round they take either Tyler Warren or Colston Loveland. Probably, but I think after that, after maybe in the third round or second, third round ish, I think they pick quarterback. I know you're gonna, whoa. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can look it up. I'm gonna look it up before I speak, but I know for a fact that we only signed, Daniel Jones to 1-year contract. So he's obviously not the long-term answer for our team. One second. That cigarette getting me. I'm good, but we gotta look up his contract here real quick. So he signed a 4-year deal worth $33 million, which I need that. I don't know why I'm even 4th overall pick. So in 2025, he's taking a $9 million cash hit, or cap hit to us. It's crazy. So he's a free agent not until 2028. I don't think that necessarily means that we keep him through 2027 into the 2028 season. I thought I wasn't recording there for a second. I don't think that means that necessarily. I think after this year, if we don't really, if we don't see some improvement, then I don't think we should keep him. Man, I'm an Anthony Richardson lover. Like, I really wish that I could just full-blown, believe in him. But he's not shown enough consistency. It's very simple. I know there are a lot of people on the internet who absolutely love Anthony Richardson, and I get it. I love him too. I mean, shit, you can't look at that guy and not love him. His athleticism, dude, that dude can throw the football. I mean, you take just that one pass that he made, the one that everyone knows, I feel like, little hair right there, midfield, a little past midfield-ish, I think it's like 60-some yards. He's fallen down, tripped up a couple times off his back foot, heaves it all the way, you know that clip I'm talking about. That right there is enough as a fan of whoever. If you're a fan of another team and you see that, you have to look at that and go, I mean, that's an amazing throw. Like, I bet you. Let's see if I can find it real quick. This is not it. So just this one throw is enough as a Colts fan for you to be like, okay, we want to keep this guy around. This is it. Hold on, let's go. Oh wait, that was too far. What's the first slip? Oh, slipped up. What's going on? Off his back foot, one-handed. See that? Bang! What a dot. That right there is enough to go, all right, we want to keep this guy around. But I'm going to let you know, you keeping this guy around after he has the lowest percentage in the league history, keeping this guy around after keeping that guy around after reportedly it being pretty much made known that he just doesn't work. I'm not going to say extreme hard. Doesn't work as hard as people would expect him to, and not people being the fans, people being his bosses. So, like, when you see that throw, you go, I have to, want this guy on my team. But then when you hear all those other things, you go, is it worth it for him to make one of those throws every year or so, for him to make 100 bad ones, or whatever it might be? Not 100, but let's say 15 bad ones. I mean, the answer is no. I think about it like this. This might sound a little fucked up, but, I've been a Colts fan my entire life. I think that Peyton Manning is, he's the second best quarterback of all time, behind Tom Brady, of course. But it doesn't mean that he was the most... He couldn't have did that. I'm going to let you know. Manning's not throwing 3 people in front of him off his back foot. He stood in the pocket and delivered bullets. He stood in the pocket and fucking, what are you doing? He analyzed the game. He analyzed the defense. He analyzed what the offense, everything. He stood there. I mean, why do you think he had this fucking loud ass ridiculous Omaha bullshit? What he's doing is he's analyzing the fucking defense. He's seeing what is everyone doing. He's audible, and he's inspiration can't do that. He just can't. So my point of that is, I mean, he does do it, but not that level at all, right? Not even close. So my whole point is, I think as much as I want Anthony Richardson to succeed, if he doesn't do it this season, it's not worth it. Even if he has throws like that, it's not worth it. We're either doing him wrong here in Indy, or he just can't play quarterback in the NFL. I mean, it's already an open competition for this job. It's his 3rd year. If Daniel Jones beats him, I mean, don't you kiss that guy goodbye? What are they thinking? This is my question. What are they thinking? Okay, Daniel Jones beats him. What then? What the fuck then? What then? For real, what do? You go, well, Daniel Jones beat you out last year, but I'm coming back for your starting quarterback next year. Is this... I mean, I guess he could. So, yeah, I think Anthony Richardson can be great. From all the stuff I'm hearing on his off-season programming is going great. Everything I've heard about everything is going great so far, and so I hope that happens. But unfortunately, I won't believe it until I see it. Not when they talk about it. Not when none of that happens. Whenever I see it. Draft's on Wednesday. Or Thursday? Thursday. Look it up real quick. Sorry, didn't have any of this stuff prepared. So it is Thursday. So when they draft, whoever they draft on Thursday, I think it'll probably be a tight end. I hope they do. But I wouldn't be surprised anything with Chris Ballard. I mean, he did surprise me with the cornerbacks and with the the Cam Bynum and the Tre'Davious Ward. Did surprise me with that, so he could do it again. But up to this point, I have no reason to believe. Understand that. What else? The NBA playoffs are certainly happening. I think that, my heart wants me to say at the Pacers will win the finals, but if I had to take a real guess at it, I'm gonna go with a cause the easy one's Boston, right? Boston's the easy one, but I don't think it's necessarily gonna be Boston. I don't know if they have the strength to do it twice. I want it to be the Pacers. That's who I pick it to be. My secondary team? Oh boy. I don't know if we're ready for this discussion on the first ever podcast, but one second. I don't know if we're ready for that discussion on the first ever podcast, but my second favorite team that I'd like to win it is the Lakers. Now wait, hold on, Jordan. Hold on, okay? LeBron is my favorite player. Didn't say he was the best, I said he's my favorite. Been my favorite since 2003. I've watched his entire career. Okay? So, the Lakers are my favorite team. Whatever LeBron's team has been, or my second favorite team. Whatever LeBron's team has been my second favorite team since then. I've been a LeBron fan since then. Okay? I want his team to do well. Understand me? So, past the Pacers and past the Lakers, because I'm not really confident either one of those two are going to win. I kind of have to, dude, I think the Lakers could fucking do it, just like I think the fucking Pacers could do it. That'd be fucking, what's stopping the fucking Lakers, honestly? The probably the best fucking point guard in the game, potentially. The two, fucking Austin Reeves. Get the fuck out of here, AR-15. But Austin Reeves off the fucking chain, son. The three, the best small forward of all time. Can't debate that. The four, what's his name? Hajimura. Can't go wrong with that guy. Guy can hit a three. He can drive to the basket. And then we got Jackson Hayes down low. What else you need? Fucking damn, why does this keep going out? 1 second. So, aside from those teams, I think Boston could probably win it. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick one team as who's going to win. If I had to, gun to my head, who do you think is going to win the fucking NBA Finals? Boston. What else? Other stuff to talk about. Let's see. The Lakers did win last night. I kind of forgot about that. what else? It's finally time for the national media to start talking about fucking the Pacers. About once a year. You know, and who was it the other day saying they don't think the Pacers get enough national credit? One of them dudes. Was it Nate Robin? Who was it? I don't remember. But I heard one of them saying it. And I was like, dude, the Pacers will never get that. They could win the finals this year, and next season they'd be fucking right back to it. Just like the Colts, man. When you live in a place that's like, what is it, low budget or whatever it's called, like, they don't care, or low market, there it is. They don't care. Like, they don't care about the Colts. They don't give a fuck about the Indianapolis Colts. They don't talk about the Colts on ESPN unless it's Pat McAfee. And then Pat McAfee shits on us about half the fucking time. Which, when it comes to the Colts, which, I get it. I mean, I get it. I'm not saying that he's wrong. All I'm saying is we don't get a lot of national exposure, and the exposure we do is about half and half good, half bad. So, whenever we get it, we highlight it. It's nice. So, you know, I think on this first podcast, yes, I'm ranting a little bit about current things, but kind of just establish who I am a fan of, because this will be a pretty sports-based podcast here. So, obviously, you just heard me talking about the Pacers and the Colts. So that'd lead you to believe that I'm naturally probably a fan of the IU, right? No, I'm not at all. Actually, I hate IU. So here's the thing about me: all my family is from Kentucky. I spent a lot of time there in my adolescent years and stuff. See that? I like Kentucky. I'm a University of Kentucky fan. Yeah. So that being said, it might be also mostly sports based, or Indiana sports based here, but not completely. Kentucky does have some new recruits that recently came in that I'm excited about, that I'll talk about briefly here. 1 second. I gotta find it. I have it up here. Sorry. I gotta find it. It is loading. The link is loading. Oh, there we go. So, 2 people signed a letter of intent. We got Jasper Johnson, out of Atlanta, Georgia, who's a 4-star recruit. We got, they signed a letter of intent at least. We got Malachi Morano from Georgetown, Kentucky, who is a 4-star recruit. We have a guy's name I will not be able to say, who is from Croatia. That's his name right there. Andrija Jelikiv, maybe. Then we have some transfers. Out of Florida, we have Denzel Arbiden. 4-star recruit. Dude, at high school, he was a 3-star. Dude was pretty good last year. I watched him play for Florida before he won the championship, obviously. Then we got so he's a guard. Then we got Jaden. I can't ever say this dude's name at ASU. Q-Dance or Q-Tents. I don't know. He's a 5-star recruit all the way across the board. We have Muhammad Dubate, I would say his name is, 4-star recruit out of Alabama. We have Jalen Lowe, a 4-star recruit out of Pitt. And we have Cam Williams, a 4-star recruit out of, is that Michigan State? Tulane. That's a hard logo to look at right there. See that? So yeah, I'm excited for all these players. I think Kobe Bryant is coming back, if I remember correctly. Excited to get that season started soon. Yeah. I think the bases are covered in this first one. Probably we'll do another one soon. Maybe after a couple more games in the finals or so. Maybe after next game. Can I check back in? Or not the finals, the playoffs, excuse me. Check back in, see how they did. Maybe share some stats. Try to keep this at least maybe a once-a-week thing. Is there anything else I want to talk about? No. I don't think so. Thanks for sticking with me on this first one. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and thank you.